Welcome back to the world of... Actually, you know what? This is not the world of anything. This is just the United States of America. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. 50 states of the USA. All over here. Lonely. No Canada up in the north, and in the south, it's all ocean. And somehow Alaska and Hawaii has been transported over here. Well, welcome back to Worldbox World Domination. Now you can see that it's certainly not a fictional map, but hey, I mean, if you read the fan fiction, you could call it, the Summoning America, you would probably, you know, think about that if, I mean, you know, your mind immediately jumps to that when you see this map, and I did too. On that, in that light novel, or you know, more like a fan fiction that stemmed from the Nihon Koku Sokan light novel, the USA instead of Japan got transported to another world. Pretty cool. This is probably how it gonna looks in that world. But we are not here for that, actually. We are here to see the 50 states duke it out. Alright? So I'm gonna explain the rule set for this time around. Still kind of, you know, standard. We have all of the states here. You could call them countries, technically, because they are Worldbox countries. But, you know, since they resemble the real-life states, let's call them states. I allow them to develop to the maximum potential. Size is, well, the size should be the same because you know, the map maker have already painstakingly made all the states exactly as it should look. So some of them are gonna be small, some of them are gonna be big, like Texas and Alaska. But hey, I allow all of the culture to develop to the maximum level over here, and with a switch of a button, diplomacy and random events shall be on. With this, the 50 states will enter a battle royale. Or you could say that it is a, you know, what is that called? The Purge? Yeah, the Purge. Well, let's see who is gonna be the new ruler of the USA now. With all the states in conflict. Place your bet, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Will be Texas, New Mexico, Hawaii. After all, they're on an island. Or Alaska. Somehow there are penguins here in Alaska. Let's speed it up, shall we? Speed it up until we start to have some war. Anyway, you could see that Nevada actually has a pretty cool flag. Pretty cool color. I've never seen black color before on the map. So this is new. Perhaps, probably. Oh, yeah, we could also look at the, you know, the kingdom list here, or you know, the states list. A mech of Georgia. Yes, I do love the northern coastline of the United States, where you know, ship departed from Idaho and go straight to Minnesota. Now this is some geography. Oh, look at this. New York is planning to make some kind of like alliance with Iowa. Meanwhile, Kingdom Maryland's state Maryland has declared war on Delaware. Now, these are some tiny conflict over here. Alright, let's see if Delaware becomes the first state to get booted out of the game. Delaware has seven people left. 6 and they're gone. Delaware has been completely eradicated. The War of Broken Promise has ended. Alright. Oh my god, look at this war, huh? Joining alliance. Wait, what kind of alliance do we have already? Our coalition. And who is in that alliance? Iowa and New York. I see. Those. Colorado, Nevada is planning an alliance. And Kansas as well. In North Dakota. Oh boy, oh boy. Now currently there are no war, but lots of war planning is happening. Vermont has declared war on Massachusetts. The bloody class of Wisconsin. Kingdom Wisconsin attack Kingdoms Illinois. West Virginia has declared war on Virginia. There can be only one Virginia. The bad conquest of West Virginia. Well, now I cannot sing the entire song because, you know, that's gonna get the video claimed. Arizona has declared war on New Mexico. Alliance has been destroyed. Only our coalition, which is now 4 kingdoms: Iowa, New York, Nevada, and Colorado. Interesting. Alright, the class of fools. Who's this? Arizona, New Mexico. West Virginia was destroyed. Now it seems that Virginia is the only Virginia. Wow, even Hawaii. Whoa, our coalition has grown very huge. We have 8 kingdoms or 8 states joining now. Of course, we have Iowa, New York, the founding coalition, Nevada, Colorado, North Dakota, Florida, Texas, and Hawaii. That is some weird union. That is some very weird union. It seems that there are so many more coalitions being formed right now. Pennsylvania has declared war on Maryland. That is a lot of alliance. Big War of Pennsylvania. Maryland sitting at 43, meanwhile Pennsylvania is still at 229. You see that Maryland, the little state of Maryland, has to be booted out into Delaware, which is also not big enough to support anything. Maryland has now become Delaware, and Pennsylvania has taken over that area that used to be Maryland. Still only... Wow, okay, this is a huge coalition now. Even North Carolina, Mississippi, Michigan, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Washington have also joined the Our Coalition Foundation. The Union States. The Big War of Pennsylvania has ended with the wins belonging to Pennsylvania, which had destroyed the entirety of Maryland, and Delaware infested. Maryland infested? No, occupied. Wisconsin has become very long, and they're now trying to take over Minnesota. New York has declared war on New Jersey. That is a new development, and that might drag our coalition into a pretty huge conflict. Look at this. Okay, so we have the class of broken bones between Wyoming and Montana. Southern class of New York. Oh my god, look at these members. New York, North Dakota, North Carolina, Iowa, Florida, Mississippi, Nevada, Texas, Michigan, Colorado, Hawaii, New Hampshire against New Jersey. New Jersey is not gonna have any fun. And it's the Red War of South Dakota, with South Dakota and Nebraska being the contesting sides. Montana is currently being occupied by Wyoming. Oh, look at this guy there. Montana was destroyed and Wyoming has completely taken over. Now I cannot believe that New York is actually taking a huge L right now against New Jersey, despite the fact that New Jersey have only 20-something people left. And New Jersey is gone. The southern class of New York has been officially ended. No more plan or plots going on. It's a sudden conquest. Started by Ono, started by California against Oregon. And well, the greater California has taken over Oregon. Our coalition still is the main dominating faction with the new US. Maine is preparing to join. Never mind, the king has decided that it is not worth it joining the alliance for now. Kansas is planning something. What are they doing? They're planning a war against Oklahoma. Right here. Now, of course, Oklahoma seems to be starving because they don't have any farm. Kind of jarring, actually. This because, you know, this map has been created for a long time now, and back when this map was created, I do not think the game even presents this kind of form. You know, it used to be like a bunch of random patch of fields. So now Oklahoma has to be content with the fact that they do not have any food. Unless if I were to put a meteor right over here, then Oklahoma is gonna have a farm in no time. You know, they're gonna have a lot of space to build that new farm. Anyway, it seems that Utah and Idaho are planning to join an alliance, same with Tennessee and Maine. But whether or not that is successful, I do not know. New alliance, our alliance, was formed. Now that means there are now 2 alliances. Who are these guys? The Crab Alliance? Utah and Maine. Oh my god, look at this. Alaska has joined our coalition and now they're planning a war. That's gonna drag a huge chunk of the United States to war then. Not that they haven't been in a pretty huge conflict already. Arizona has declared war on Utah. A new alliance, our union, was founded. We have our coalition, our alliance, and our union. Tennessee and Idaho. Man, our coalition is pretty strong here. Even having Alaska, we love fish. Yes, you do love fish. New York has survived for a pretty long time with the help of the alliance. Oh hell, the King Leg of Alaska. Here he is with his leg, a leggy leg. Wyoming has declared war on Utah. Wisconsin has declared war on Indiana. Utah is being occupied, and it's gone. Well, that was fast. Arizona has kind of bloated inside here. The class of kings had ended. Alright, so what do we have here? Who are the small states that still survive. Maine still survives. Maine still survive. What is this? This is part of our coalition. New Hampshire still survives. Massachusetts, Rhode Island having 7 people. Jesus. Alright. Connecticut. Of course, New York still here. Pennsylvania. North Dakota has declared war on Wyoming. Now remember, this is not just your normal Wyoming. This is greater Wyoming with Montana as well. Is that a sea-based invasion? Yes, I see. Oh man, that ship is not having fun. Light lamp glows in the dark. And Wyoming got annexed. By whom? By North Dakota. Maine is joining an alliance. That hasn't worked out too well. I mean, they have been trying to join an alliance, but it hasn't really done much to them. My God, Ohio still exists? Where are they? Wait, what? What the heck is this? Wait a second. Yeah, Ohio's here. Still exists. Being very small, very starving. And it seems that the list of our union has also grown with Tennessee, Idaho, Louisiana, Ohio, North Dakota, South Dakota, South Carolina, and Maine. You see that Tennessee has kind of switched side actually. Yeah, our alliance used to have Tennessee, it seems, but not anymore. They've joined the other side. Red versus green. And of course, Greater California, Greater Arizona, Greater Kansas. Our union has declared war on Kansas, but mostly South Dakota. Now, do you think that Kansas can take over the South Dakotan here, or are they going to be annexed? Because South Dakotan have the alliance of our union on their side. Look at this. Kansas sitting as 5% annexation. Oh, and I believe Kansas is about to fall. 80, 90, 90, 100%. Very interesting. So the only Kansas left is now Oklahoma, Kansas. And it's about to be gone as well. Claimed by... who is this? South Dakota. Why was that purple in color though? That's pretty strange. Man, Connecticut, Rhode Island surprisingly still survives. I'm not sure how they managed to slip away from everyone here, but yeah, they seems to be doing pretty well for themselves. Having 7 people, 1 building. North Dakota has declared war on South Dakota, which has now brought the 2 coalitions against each other. Look at this. This is a huge war. This is basically like the Civil War scale, okay? Freaking red versus green. Started by Kudo. Started by North Dakota. That's gotta bring some huge change on the map. Alright, let's zoom in and see the war here. The Great Battle of Kansas. Kansas has fallen into the hand of the coalition. Meanwhile, the Union troops are having some difficulties in their capital, South Dakota. Coalition troops have just taken over Nebraska, and now they're targeting, they're holding in South Dakota itself. It is over. Our union was dissolved. Our coalition has basically completely taken over the Union States. Coalition. Or should I say, Greater North Dakota. Also Greater Texas over here. Arizona is planning a war, same with Pennsylvania. Alabama is about to join an alliance. But who are they joining? Oh, they are planning to create a new alliance. Man, some war are brewing. You can certainly look at that. Pennsylvania has declared war on Wisconsin in the war that just named Big War. Bigly. My war is the best, the biggest. Alright. Declare the king of Pennsylvania. Let's invade Wisconsin and get invaded back. Now, despite that fact, I think the war is mostly happening on Ohio. Ohio is being used as a no man's land. Wait a second. Ohio is now part of North Dakota? The Greater North Dakota? Oh, what is happening here? Sudden conquest of Arizona has ended. The War of Broken World has ended. Why did I not see that on the map? Also, somehow California has grown once again. Taken over Idaho as well. Interesting. Our coalition still remaining the biggest faction. Could they unite the United States once again? Who knows? Wisconsin is getting annexed by Pennsylvania. The big war has ended as Pennsylvania becomes the victor. Now, who is still rooting for Connecticut? Because they sure have grown a little bit. Rhode Island still exists, by the way, but they are now part of a coalition. I'm not sure should I count the coalition forming the entirety of the world as a victory. I'm not sure if countries can break apart from the coalition and maybe like declared war on their former ally. Didn't know why I spelled that weird. It's ally, New York has declared war on Connecticut. It seems that the end for Connecticut is near. So with 17, 12, 10, I mean Connecticut might as well just get erased off the map at this point. And it's gone. The bloody class has ended very quickly, as New York has basically grown, taken over New Jersey and Connecticut. Arkansas and Georgia is planning an alliance, seeing that they are still very relatively small states. Not sure why Alabama wouldn't join as well, but I guess you know, their choices. California is planning something big here. Holy Unity, huh? Another green alliance. Man, look at this. Greater Texas, Greater North Dakota, Greater Pennsylvania, and Greater California. California has declared war on Arizona, planning to expand the influence of the California even more as big tech is coming. Oh, here they are. They have breached across the border in Utah. Utah is falling very quickly here. Troops from California basically sweep over like a tsunami. New Mexico and Arizona are next. Colorado has stationed troops near the border. Watch out for any sort of like movement. Fight is happening on Utah's once again. This tower is under attack. Fire has been set. Troops are being killed in the bloody war. Alright, 112 people have already died, but Arizona has fallen, and New Mexico becomes the only state left for Arizona, which is kind of weird. Pennsylvania has declared war on Arkansas, which is, I think, how it is spelled. It's not Arkansas, it's Arkansas, because French. And California has once again grown to huge size. It seems that the holy unity has been broken. But despite that, Arkansas is actually the one coming out on top here against Pennsylvania. They are currently attacking Indiana with huge success, but no! The tides have turned. Illinois has been taken over. Next might just be Missouri. Currently, we are in the age of sun, which means time of intense heat and brightness. When sun blazes down on the world, leaving this age as tough as possible battle. People battle to find a way to survive the harsh condition. Missouri has fallen, and Arkansas might just be the next, and it's gone. Just like that, Arkansas has been absorbed into Greater Pennsylvania. Now there are only 3 great states, or great faction here. We have Greater Pennsylvania, Greater California, our coalition, which consists of all of these states. We are very cool. Is their motto. So Alabama still managed to stay independent, not joining any alliance, nor have they been annexed. Maybe, it's just way too freaky of a state to invade. Alright, let's split this up. I want to see who'll come out on top. So Alaska and Hawaii has yet to do something cool. Oh my god. Hang on. Look at this, huh? The wonder of night has come. Which age are we in? Age of Moon. Interesting. Texas has declared war on Pennsylvania. Or should I say, Greater Pennsylvania, which means Pennsylvania might be actually overrun here. Let's see. Well, they seems to be doing pretty well. They're actually taking over New York. The Pennsylvanian troops. Our coalition might just fall from this transgression here in Pennsylvania being very aggressive with their tactics, has taken over New York. The state of New York has been basically pushed out into Connecticut, which might also fall as well. Ooh, not good. Not good for our coalition here. Despite the fact that they still hold the advantage in population. Almost 5 times as big as Pennsylvania. And yet Greater Pennsylvania has just scored another victory as Maine has fallen. Reinforcement from Texas is coming though. The Texans are amassing troops in West Virginia, taking over, destroying the cultural sites. Pennsylvania need to watch out here. Okay, okay. Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, and even New York are being quote-unquote liberated by some other troops. I don't actually know from where. Perhaps looking over to the kingdom layer will be a little bit more clear. Who is this? Oh my, look at this, huh? Pennsylvania, Florida. Alabama is just kind of chilling over here though. Seems that the kingdom is in charge of taking over the occupied region is Texas, which means the entirety of this area is now New Texas territories. Texas grown even stronger. Soon enough, our alliance would just be huge Texas. Connecticut, Maine, still under annexation. Rhode Island. Connecticut has been freed at last, or under new management. Oh, look at this tiny little tile of land with a bunch of troops stationed here. Where are you from? North Dakota? That's surprising. Why is North Dakotan troops scoring goals for Texas though? Are they in the... Yeah, they're still in the coalition, I guess. Coalition is currently having Nevada, Colorado, North Dakota, Texas, Hawaii, Mississippi, Michigan, Washington, and Alaska. Alaska and Hawaii has been pretty chill the whole game. They haven't been doing anything. There's this guy who's killing penguins. I'm not sure why. He has bloodlust in his vein. And Hawaii's kind of just here. Oh my, Alabama is a little bit isolated and surrounded here. Wow, it actually seems like North Dakota is trying to split up from the kingdom. I mean, from the coalition here. Perhaps they basically was very pissed off as Texas just taking over the entirety of the East Coast without sharing any bit of them, despite the fact that North Dakota contributes a lot of troops. Our coalition might be in trouble. You could say that North Dakota is probably in more trouble though, because Texas will probably not take it very lightly to that action. Let's speed things up, huh? And North Dakota has split off from our coalition. Effectively disassembles the entirety of the alliance. The alliance has now become giant Texas, North Dakota, greater North Dakota, consisted of North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Iowa. Meanwhile, Texas is a lot. Nevada's planning something. Wait, no, that's not Nevada. It's California. What are they planning? They're planning war against Washington. Washington in trouble. Well, with this, you know, with the move of disassembling the coalition, Mississippi and Alabama are now trying to form their own coalition as well, along with Michigan, Colorado, North Dakota, and Nevada, after Washington got basically annexed by California. Oh, new alliance have been formed, the Steel Friendship. Consisted of Colorado, Mississippi, and Michigan. I see. Alright. Texas is actually taking over Alabama for now. For now, forever. Yep, and they have taken over the Alabama. Alliance, a court of supreme was destroyed. I mean, disassembled. That was quick. California and North Dakota are now planning a war. North Dakota has declared war on Colorado, which is part of the Steel Friendship, which means even more land for North Dakota to attack. California has declared war on Nevada, right next door, who are currently in our bond alliance, along with Hawaii. Never mind, Nevada got absolutely destroyed. The Steel Friendship still currently holding Michigan and Mississippi, but Mississippi is getting annexed by the greater Texas, which means Michigan is also in trouble here. Can they hold on? Currently at 5% and going backward actually. Our X! Our X! What the heck is this? Alaska and Hawaii forming a coalition. Okay, now the map is basically just our X, Texas, California, and North Dakota, with Michigan eking out a little existent here in the north. North Dakota and Texas planning a war against each other. That's gonna be huge. Let's take a look over here. The Great Battle of Iowa. Thousands of troops. The horrible class. 600 have already lost their lives in this war for nothing. Or maybe for something, for lands, I guess, for power. Minnesota currently under some annexation here, along with Iowa and Nebraska. It seems that North Dakota is not having any fun here. Texas encroaching further and further into the North Dakotan territory. Even their main capital city is under attack here. Troops from Texas, or Texas Coalition, is basically roaming the street. It's hard to imagine that a few years back, these two was best of friends. The alliance. Our coalition, they claim themselves, and now they're at war. That just goes to show that there are no permanent alliance, only Worldbox enemies. California has also entered a war against North Dakota, called the Huge Conquest of California. And nobody has died, and I think they might just be late to the party as Texas has finalized that annexation. And now we have three huge factions here, with Texas on, you know, great Texas, very great Texas, the best, the biggest, taking the lead with the 12,000 population number. California second behind, but you know, it is very small. Texas 4 times as big as California in terms of population, and our eggs, which consists of Hawaii, Alaska, and Michigan. Alright. Let's speed up the process here, as we are basically in a rebuilding phase. Hopefully the age changes. Currently we're in an age of hope. But Texas might just break that hope, as they are planning something here. They're attacking Michigan. This might prompt a counter offensive from Hawaii and Alaska. But then again, these two, they have yet to do much of anything. Although you can see that Alaska has sent a ship. But Michigan has already completely taken over Michigan. So yeah, I don't know about that. You guys are late to the party. Finally drop the troops here and it does nothing. You guys late. Too late. California. Pennsylvania still exists. But where are they? What? Population 1 out of 1? Who is the remaining Pennsylvanian? Where is he? Why still here? Why he's still alive? Is this guy freaking immortal? Texas once again egging out for war. They have yet to have enough. They want to basically unite the entire United States under their banner. It's a Lone Star state becomes a 50 stars. Oh, California getting pretty dunked upon by the rest of the country. Pennsylvania has finally been destroyed. The last Pennsylvanian died, bringing with him the memories. The bloody clash of Texas ended with victory belonging to Texas. California is completely eradicated. The remaining alliance of our ex still exists, defiant to Texas. I'll just leave it running a little bit because in the age of hope, you know, there are a lot of things that can happen, that will not happen, such as war between these two. So stay tuned, and I'll probably be back when when Texas decides that they want that Alaskan territory. And we are back at the age of chaos. And as you can see, immediately Texas is brewing a war. Hang on, it's against Hawaii. Well, let's see if they successfully try to take away Hawaii. Oh, here we go. Hawaiian troops are ready. They have their they have their little towers ready to go. Meanwhile, Texans are boarding a ship over here in the coast of Vermont. That's gonna be a long way around. Here we go. The ship has attacked immediately. Alright, annexation rate currently at 5%. The troops are marching in from Big Island, attacking the king. Why? I mean, ooh, that's a big fire and it's gone. Why still sitting at 5%? That's not gonna do much of anything unless the troops here from Texas could overcome this tower, which might just be very easy. Tower is being burned. The farmers are still farming, but some of them are on fire. Man, that tower is resilient. And never mind, Hawaii has succumbed to the Texan. Look at the territory slowly getting purpled. And Texas has taken over. Now Missouri has somehow break apart here. Wait a second, this is Hawaii now. Hawaii, Missouri. Okay, somehow Hawaiian troops managed to take over some mainland states. Iowa, North Dakota, and Missouri. That's interesting. Well, those troops, I mean, those states got taken back real quick. But that is still impressive that Hawaii managed to perform such a maneuver right beneath the eye of the Texan. And this building looks charred. The red class of Texas has ended. With the win obviously belonging to Texas. Alaska being the other remaining state here, with actually 2 cities. Believe it or not. The Aka city over here in the tip. Alright, let's speed it up. See if Texas managed to, you know, get on the bad side of Alaska here. And if not, well, we just gotta have to end it here because we are in the age of chaos. And if that doesn't even do anything against Alaska, that might just means that they are not gonna have a war. Currently, they're having a truce. So maybe if the king dies, you know, oh, never mind. Never mind. I spoke too soon. The hunger for complete domination of the world is never ending. Alright, look at this. Now, Alaska is not a small state, so, you know, you have this tower over here that they need to defeat. We have, obviously, the troops. Another tower down in the south here. And, of course, the city over in the tip. Let's see if there are any ships sailing from Texas. Haven't seen any ship docking over to drop some troops over in Alaska. Speed things up. Alaskan troops have actually been spotted over in Minnesota just a moment ago. But they were vanquished pretty quickly. The city of Aka is currently under attack here and has been taken over by Texas, which means the last standing city here for Alaska is Alaska mainland itself. Although they have managed to take back that city in the tip. Nice, nice. Very good. Very well done. Texas still not giving up. They're still trying to pour troops in, taking over that city of Aka itself once again, and now the entirety of Alaska in danger, and it's gone. The sudden war of Texas has ended. Not so sudden. And in the end, Texas has completely pacified all of the other states and become the new United States of America. well, I sure hope you guys enjoyed this episode here. And yeah, if you do, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see even more of these Worldbox, World Domination. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.